He sweeps his way down the hall, wild dreams of adventure bouncing around in his head. Okay. Pretty cool story, I suppose. One I could care less about. I'm going to go to the abyss soon. And I will slay all those people. Okay. Wow, those beds are really comfy looking. This castle's really nice looking in itself. Benth. A tall, thin man with long brown hair is sitting at his desk and smoking a large pipe. You would wonder what he was doing here, were it not for his spotless priest's robes and holy symbol. When you approach, he looks up at you and smiles vacantly. Oh yes, wasn't expecting anyone in my workshop today. I am Benth. You are a warrior, yes? He puffs thoughtfully on his pipe. Well, I can help. You are a priest? I am. Of the Church of the All-Knowing Goodness. I tend the castle shrine. Small shrine. Not a big job. Tell me more about the Church of the All-Knowing Goodness. What? I'm a bit tired today. Maybe another day. Proselytizing is very exhausting. I've never seen that word before. What sort of services can you provide? I provide guidance of many sorts, such as advice for Micah. I also heal any who need it, for a modest fee. Even in a fort as mighty as the castle, there is much to be done. Much need for spells of all kinds. I could use a spot of healing. Benth mutters a spell. You feel revived. There you go. How did you get assigned to the castle? Before I was sent down here, I was high priest in a castle above ground, and the local baron sent me down for acting according to the morals rather than his orders. So I came here and helped build this place, the mightiest structure in Avernum. The castle is our pride and yours. It's our reminder of what we can achieve down here. Can you teach me any priest spells? I have a little skill in that area, and there are those with more. If you wish to learn more, you should go to Malville, the high priest of Darman. He may be convinced to teach you, and he is without peer. Ooh. I'm an adventurer, and as always, I'm looking for quests. Anything I can do for you? Why yes, thank you for asking. I am also the castle librarian during peaceful times. I'm trying to gather all of the scraps of magical knowledge I can. Magic is vital down here. If you ever find works of magery, bring them to me, and I'll pay you well for each one. Found some scrolls with magical notes. You hand your scrolls over to Benth. He takes them, inspects them, and thanks you. Oh, I guess those are, what those magical notes are for that I've been picking up. That I only had two of. Then, thank you for stopping by. Goodbye. He returns to his chair and his pipe. Awesome, okay, so now I know who takes that. This room is dedicated to equipment and preparation for war. The eastern half of the room is filled with boxes of supplies. You hope that the castle can get more equipment and provisions. There's not enough here to handle any sort of siege. I'm actually going to take it. That's... Yeah, he did take those notes. Okay. I was just making sure that that's what was actually grabbed. Wow, that crystal isn't considered stealing when I take it. Well then, don't mind if I do. However, that food is. I wonder why. This is kind of weird, isn't it? Ward Renee. A genial man with short blonde hair moves quickly by. He is carrying several long lists of supplies. He keeps looking at the scrolls, shaking his head, and muttering angrily. As he walks past you, he says, without breaking stride, Ward Renee, the quartermaster. We have nothing to spare. Excuse me, what is it you do? I am the quartermaster. I look after the supplies, weapons, etc. It's quite a job, with Houghton in charge. What is wrong with Houghton? Captain Houghton? He's not dumb. He was a good soldier once, but he's tired. I hope his defenses of the castle are as good as he claims they are, or we could have real problems. The real commander is raiding the Sliths. Hope he gets back to the castle soon. Houghton is too distracted. Know much about the Sliths? They all live to the north. They have a series of smaller forts, but Commander Frankel, that's his name, is trying to get at their main fort. I doubt he can, though. It's on an island in the middle of a big lake. Hard to get to by boat. How is Houghton distracted? He was worried about someone named Caius, I think. Some upstart trying to build a castle in the northern tunnels. Nobody thinks he's a threat except Houghton. Tell me more about Chaos. Why? He is not important. If you want to know more, talk to Houghton. Spend enough time around him, and I'm sure he'll tell you all about it. Whether you want to hear it or not. I'm sure if you help him, he will give you some of the precious, or he'll give you some of my precious and limited supplies. Can I trade with you? I have no supplies to spare. However, if you wish, I can buy your excess gear. I have money, not weaponry. Alright, well then I'll sell you my shit. Keep that fanged wand. Damn it, I wish you would buy those javelins from me. I don't want those. However, that scroll of returned life is definitely a keeper. You can buy these blessed boots and other useful assortment of stuff. I actually don't have a whole lot to sell myself. But this will be enough to get you going. Then our time together has come to an end. Excuse me. He walks away. Let's actually return to Houghton, because I did complete that quest. That goes into the dungeon or whatever. Oh, he's right here. I drove that demon out. Houghton nods. I am pleased. Did it have any treasure? You say that it did. That I don't need to pay you for the effort, fortunately. You seem competent and trustworthy. Therefore, I can confide in you about a real threat facing Avernum. A threat only I can perceive. What threat faces Avernum? There is a self-styled lord named Chaos. He came down through the portal, gathered some warriors to himself, and went to the northern caves. He has been building a castle and gaining allies. I feel he may need to be stopped. What do you want from me? Or why is he so dangerous? Because, whatever the fools around me say, the resources of Avernum are short. Food is scarce. Metal is scarcer. We can't afford to hand a huge swath of the underworld to some miscreant who should be in the abyss. Where is this fort? Southwest of Fort Draco and across the river, north of barbarian Slithlands. My scouts report that he is still crude and undefended, but it grows stronger with every passing day. What do you want from me? Go to his keep. Speak with Chaos. Say I have sent you. Learn what he wants. Along the way, evaluate his defenses. Then report back to me. I will decide how to proceed from there. Alright, got a quest called Intentions of Chaos. Alright, so basically there's going to be some human wars going on here soon. That's my guess. Wow, look at these goodies. Dumb. Okay. Nothing else in there, so let's go here. So this is the council chambers, huh? It's really cool looking. I like it. Wow, the castle chambers are actually pretty big. West Barracks. Roan. A tall, raven-haired wizard with a somewhat distracted air works furiously behind his desk. His fishy white skin marks him as someone who has been in Avernum for many, many years. When you approach, he sets his scrolls aside. His hands tremble greatly. Ah, young warrior. Very good. Very good. I am Roan, court wizard, you know. Have you come for my wisdom? Few do, alas. May I speak with you? I have nothing to say. You should. Then he thinks twice and looks you over. No, wait. You're an adventurer. Maybe you will believe me when I speak of a threat that faces us all. Heaven knows nobody else does. What threat? Aye. Rin's eyes become unfocused. A threat? Perhaps. I don't know. I hope it is nothing. Nothing at all. Excuse me. Must work. Perhaps I will learn. Turns his eyes back to a stack of dusty scrolls. Okay. Huh. He's definitely up to something. In one of the drawers of the desk, you find a leather-bound journal filled with cramped, scratchy writing. You soon determine that it is incomplete memoirs of Roan the Wizard. He was cast into Avernum along with two other mages, Erica Redmark and Patrick Padraig, after they were at the wrong end of the political struggle in the Mages Guild. Though close cooperation, they were able to evaluate the society from its starving, embattled, confused depths to its current, somewhat developed, embattled state. Of greatest interest in the account was of their defeat of the demon chieftain Grahath. They, with the help of the large band of warriors and a small cadre of hidden apprentices, stormed his fort, which was hidden beyond a sea of lava. They won, after great losses, shattered the fort, and sealed it beyond an enchanted door. Grahath was imprisoned inside an enchanted bottle and hidden in tunnels far away. Okay, that didn't activate anything from Rowan. Okay. Very interesting indeed. Okay, let's not go in there. Let's not get ourselves killed by trying to steal from the royal treasury. However, I will do it just to see how well I can. I mean, I can face. I could probably go against deadly traps. I'm about to find out though. Okay, so far so good. A magic barrier? No problem. Watch this shit. Oops. Okay, as I said, watch this shit. Whoa! We need a higher level of Dispel Barrier in order to break that shit down, so we need a level 3 version of that. Very interesting. Royal Guards. Nice. Very sexy indeed. Very, very extremely sexy. Let's see what's up with this room. Royal Quarters. Damn, difficulty 11. We're gonna need to raise that over time eventually. Alright, let's talk to King Micah finally. I know you guys have been waiting for that. Okay, hang on. There is a very slight, pale old man in loose-fitting, silk clothes standing in front of the throne. He wears a gold circlet. Although he appears frail, his eyes have a powerful, piercing quality that seems to take in everything about you instantly. Welcome, warrior! None achieve as much as you in my land without coming to my attention. I am glad you have come before me at last. I am King Micah, chosen to guide Avernum as it struggles for survival. If you wish to serve your new home, I promise that it is great need for you. We have many foes. You are the King of Avernum? Indeed. I am the chosen King of Avernum. I provide leadership for our people and mastermind our actions against our enemies. He smiles and looks you over, measuring the quality of the material brought before him. I also strive to remind all of my people that our land has joys as well as burdens. How were you chosen? I was given this honor and burden by the council some 30 years ago. I was selected because of my skill on the battlefield and wisdom off of it. When I fall, they will select another. Unlike in the Empire, such a great responsibility is not passed from parent to child. How do you see Avernum? When I was sent down here, I first thought that this was an ugly place, devoid of joy and hope. Then I saw the land that the people who had come down before me had created, and I thought that being here was not the doom I thought. Now, despite the many threats that surround us, I work to maintain our government. How did your majesty come to arrive in Avernum? I was a rebel leader. I was becoming well known and even feared by the Empire. Then I was betrayed and caught. The Empire did not want to make me a martyr, so they sent me and my son down to Avernum. My fame above ground had preceded me. That was how I arrived, and how I started on the road to being king of this proud, battered land. How fares the government of Avernum? He nods gravely. We have good, brave people. We have excellent resources and skilled magicians. What we do not have yet, alas, is a clear choice for my successor. My son is, shall we say, inadequate, and there is no chance that the council will select him. He gives you a long, careful look. I always look for those who can lead against those who threaten us. Remember that. You might ask me about possible missions. We are threatened? Yes, threat enough for us to try to hire adventurers to help us combat it. An idea much disliked by the council. What is this council?
My co-rulers, the mayors of the 6 largest cities, Silvar, Pomalo, Katra, Almeria, Blask, and Darman. Wise, capable people, but too untrusting of any weapon not held by a soldier. I don't hold that view. I would even welcome help from the Abyss.
The Abyss?
Some of the people sent into Avernum are actual criminals. When they act up, we sentence them to their own Avernum. We send them to a cavern called the Abyss. There they have their own cities and ways and means. There they butcher themselves in peace. Well, away from us. I would accept their help, but I would watch them carefully.
Tell me about our enemies.
The Slithsorake are our most organized and deadly foe. Long we have tried to slay their leader, Sislus, and long we have failed. Then, of course, there are the Nephilim, and the Nepharim, and the Urania, and giants and undead. Our foes are many and strong.
Do you have a quest for me?
I do. I promise you this. Help me, and a great future awaits you in this land. Avernum is a brutal war with the Slithsorake to the north. There is a large Slith castle on an island. Inside lives the Slith King Sthus, their great leader. If you can sneak into his throne room and kill him, I will reward you greatly.
Tell me about Sthus.
There are both friendly and barbaric Slithsorake in Avernum. Sthus is the leader of the latter, leading them in their war against us from his island fortress. The barbarians come, we believe, from the low northern tunnels of Avernum. When the first settlers arrived, they drove the foe back. Now they have returned with mighty warriors and vicious intent.
Why would you send me instead of an army?
Because we have an army, but not a navy. Our boats are few and fragile. The Sliths could destroy them easily as they approach this island. At this point, only a small group of assassins has the chance to achieve this victory.
Alright, that's the end of that. That's all for now. Thanks. Alright, Mr. King Micah. You will be pleased by my skill. It's very good. Okay, sweet, okay. Guess now we can get out of here. Oh, we haven't looked inside this room yet. There's a light growing marble altar here. The shrine feels warm and comfortable. It feels nice just to be in here. Pray at the altar. You kneel before it. The glow increases, warming you. You bask in the light, feeling it strengthen you. Eventually you back away, charged with magical energy. Ooh, what do I got? Ward of Elements increases resistance to fucking everything. That's magical. The higher the level of effect, the better the status. It's only level 1 though. Okay, any more darkness? Just the treasury and the little corners that can't get in there. Can't get in there because it's locked at level 11. Okay, oh. Whoa. Hold on. There's a button that we could pull here. If I can fucking click it. Oh, maybe I already pressed that button. Yeah, there's a soft click, but nothing happens. Okay. Alright, well, let's leave. And save, of course. Can't go wrong with saving, I'd say. Hope one of these is my boat. Awesome. Okay, so I left my boat in Silvar. That's good to know. Oh, shit, no. Why you bring me back in? Alright, so anyway. I was thinking that maybe we could undertake going here. I noticed there was 2 quests here and part of the Demon Slayer, which is pretty cool. What is this? Is this the Abyss? No. Where's the Abyss at? Oh, it's way up here. Okay, it's way to the north. Alright. Yeah, it seems like this little area is all Empire territory, or all King Micah's territory. Like, guess these are like the boundaries. And above here is the